Africa is one of the continents that is rich in cultures and tribes. Kenya, for example, has at least 42 tribes. One of the dominating cultures in Kenya is the Maasai culture, which tourists all over the world find fascinating. However, what are the deep roots of their lifestyle? In most cases, they are seen as refusing to bow to the modern westernization and still handcuffed by their cultures. What impact has education brought to them so far, and do they value it that much? We took a visit to one of the families in Narok County to see Sanaipei, a graduate student, and her sister Resian, still in a national school.
It dawned us here after so many hours of traveling to one of the marginalized community in Kenya, the Maasai community, famously celebrated for their royal culture. And here we are at Narok County, one of the best counties in Kenya, known as the breadbasket of Kenya. Here as we are at the gates of the homestead of Resian and Sanaipei Teiyo.
The two girls believe in education, and as it is known, education is the key to success. One of them is through with her campus education, and the other is awaiting to join. But what are the fears that binds them to the future? What scares them the most?
Join us as we take you through the story of Resian and Sanaipei Teiyo.
Their homestead is rich with livestock such as cows, goats, sheep, donkey, poultry, dogs, and so much more. It is a big compound owned by the father, who has married 2 wives. Resian welcomed us to where she sleeps.
Oh, karibuni Suba Lane.
It is Suba, right?
Yeah, Suba.
Good morning.
Yeah, just habari Lane.
Asante, so
Yeah.
it is Suba.
Yeah, Suba Lane.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
It is nice being around here.
You're welcome. Karibuni. Yeah. Okay, welcome. Yeah, it's very far. Interior.
Asante.
Karibuni.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, so karibuni. This is our home. We live here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this electricity or?
No. This is just solar.
Solar.
Yeah, electricity bado haijafika hapa.
Also,
Hakuna stima, hakuna. Ni solar tu.
And you are a student, right?
Yeah, I'm a student at Lugulu Girls High School.
Lugulu Girls, that's a national school.
Yeah.
Wow, it must be very bright.
Yeah.
There were a lot of flies around since the milk from the cows attracted them a lot. However, this was paradise to them. She took us further to her small bedroom where she sleeps, changes for school, and the bed seems to be manually made. Part of her traditional attire stays with her in her room.
Is it a must for a Maasai girl to put on that before she starts her day outside?
Yeah, that's a tradition around here.
Oh, the tradition.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So, do you sleep alone in the room? Do you have a brother?
Okay, this is my room. The boys do not sleep inside the house. They just have their own bedroom now. Yeah.
Don't you feel scared, like because we have not seen the compound is not fenced?
No.
There are no security guards around. Don't you as a lady, don't you feel scared?
No, it's not. It's just safe around here.
So you believe everything is okay even
Yeah,
if you sleep alone?
Yes.
Is it wrong if your brother sits on the bed or someone else is not allowed to sit on the bed?
Okay. It's not that. It's not a tradition, but personal stuff. It's your room.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's nice. So you said you have your eldest sister. Where does she sleep? Like where does she do her personal things?
Okay, right now after we finish this, I'm going to take where she sleeps. Then we're going to take her from there.
So you're going to wake up your eldest sister. Then from there we are going to milk. You told us girls milk cows, right?
Yeah.
You are very interested to see that. Like
Exactly.
we have never seen girls milk cows, so we are very interested with that.
Yeah, girls are the ones who do the milking around here.
Yeah.
So we're just going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are done
Yes, I'm
preparing?
done here.
Okay.
And go
So
see
we
her.
can go. Yeah. Now this way.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And I've never milked a cow before.
We're going to try it out.
Okay, let's go do it then.
Let's go.
Having closed for school, they wake up to carry out the house chores and the daily activities. The girls have been allowed to milk the cow, after which breakfast is made.
This is Sanepei. Yeah, that's her name.
Sanepei. Suva.
Super.
You're the elder sister.
You're the little sister.
Yes. Yes.
It looks smoky, so can we have a look at the house?
Karibuni.
Santi.
Thank you.
So Resian, huku kuna moshi sana. Like, don't you feel that it can affect your health?
Huku tumezoea moshi, tumezoea since we were young. Na ni kitu tumelelewa hapo. So hatuonangi kama iko na any effect on us.
And you being the eldest sister in this homestead, why can't you use the other room? Why are you using the kitchen?
She's the eldest, so she has to sleep here because it's her lake, so that she can wake up on time, make the fire. And
Oh,
everything.
and we have seen she has already made the fire. So after this, do you have something else you are going to do after, like you have woken up your sister? So what is the next thing we are going to do?
So we're going to milk the cows first so that we can come make tea for the elders.
Oh, so you have to wake up early before the elders wake up so that you prepare tea for them.
Yes.
So that is the role of a Maasai girl in the community.
Yeah.
And how do you manage? Does each of you have different responsibilities? One is supposed to milk the cow, or anybody can just pick up any role, or you share, or how do you go through it?
We cut out the responsibilities together so that we can manage them and work on them a bit faster.
Wow, that is interesting. To me, I'm just looking forward to see a girl milking a cow because those are the roles known for the boys, right?
Yeah.
But it's shocking that the Maasai girls are doing that. That is Sanepei and Resian. So I wish that you take us to the cow stable so that we see how that is done.
Okay, right away. Let's go this way.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, after a long chasing of the cows, and finally we made it through. With me, I'm carrying a gourd of milk, and we are just from milking the cow. We are just going to now to make some tea. Let's go.
It's interesting being in the Maasai land. What a story, what a culture. We are in the kitchen of Sanepei and Resian, and just here, I've been taught how to prepare tea using these traditional firewoods. So this is tea being made, and we are here to show you more. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned as we get up to our next activity.
Sanepei is a graduate student, even though she has gone through quite a lot of challenges in her life. She has never lost hope to get the best. She also has her traditional attire around her.
Sanepei, umetupeleka around. We have seen all around here, and the place is so nice. But what shocks us the most is that you are a university graduate, right? You have graduated. You have which course did you pursue in the university?
I pursued tourism and wildlife management.
Or tourism and wildlife. I'm so sure you did that because of the environment, right?
Yeah.
Maasai Mara, we know we have been, last time we were there, we saw the wild beast migration moving from Tanzania to Kenya, something interesting. But let's ask ourselves, this, you are a university graduate. What challenges do you go through? Because we expect you to be employed, not to be in the village. What challenges do you go through?
So here hapa kuna pressure mingi, like unaona someone like me who is learned,
Yes.
when I work maybe in the villages, in the areas,
Thank you.
I find like
That's
many
enough.
men want to go after
Thank you
me
so
for
much.
marriages
Yes.
because of course nimesoma, niko na masomo, niko na degree yangu, and in this area not everyone who is learned. Yeah.
Oh, so you are getting the pressure from the people that you should get married because you are done with school. But back then, tracing the history of the Maasai community, the girls were not being taken to school. How comes you are a university graduate?
That was my choice, and my parents too were quite interested in me getting to school to get some education. At least nikirudi huku mashambani kuna wale watoto tunasomesha, tunawaelimisha some very few things. Yes, because ukipata hii area it has some schools are quite a distance and many children do not make it there. So at least someone with the knowledge like me, I can assist them with getting something little by the time they are growing slowly.
Yeah.
Oh, so
And
yeah, like Steve, you had a question for
yeah,
it?
and Resina, what about how do you see your future? Like there are some cultures you've been brought up with that probably FGM, like there are some yeah. In the future, like maybe let's say sometimes you are going to have some kids, you are going to have a husband, you are going to have are you going to take some of this? Are you going to pass these cultures to your kids, or you are going to drop some? Or tell us how are you going to manage it? Or
There are some costumes that that was quite a tradition, even though it's happening in some parts of the country.
yeah,
But as for my future, I'm going to drop some, of course.
yeah,
But my kids, let's say they are going to get learned in the days to come. Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so Resian is your sister, and she told us there is a program that you came up with in around, like you always assemble the kids around, you move from one homestead to another, educating these children around. Probably you have we heard the story about the FGM, of which you girls have done a very good thing to fight this in your society. What challenges do you go through, maybe moving from one homestead to another, telling them the effect about that? Because I know most of them are the elderly and will always be against that. They can't accept that to be
Exactly.
fought because we have heard that the tradition is passed from one generation to another generation, and Maasai community is one of the community that is celebrated all over. So what challenges do you go through, Sanipe, when you're moving around from one home to another?
Most homes, they despise that. They treat you as an outcast because you're not following their traditional activities. And they even refuse you to take their kids to go and teach them some things. They don't want that. They want to maintain their traditional activities as it was before, and some they are practicing now.
And maybe if I ask you a question about the education system, have you maybe benefited from any scholarship from anybody? Like, does your father manage all this, you and your sister? Have you tried, or are there any other other Maasais who have gotten a scholarship or something? Have you had anything like that?
Well, for me, for a scholarship, not
Or
yet.
how do you survive in school? The school fees, the pocket money. How did you survive up to now that you are through with your campus?
So my father used to get the money from the cattle that is herding until now, and some of the
Even though
shepherds.
life seems to
Yes.
have been difficult, Sanaipei is determined to achieve more with time. How about her sister, who is bright and almost through with her high school?
So, Resian, I see you are washing utensils.
Yeah, usafi ni lazima.
Anyway, you're still in high school, right?
Yeah.
What do you want to become in the future? What's your dream? What's your passion?
I would like to pursue medicine and work on. I want to be a dermatologist.
Oh, dermatologist.
Yeah.
Oh, briefly, what does all this involve? What do you want to specialize in? Like, you know.
Okay, I like to specialize on matters dealing with the skin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the skin diseases and all that.
Oh, so like our skin, like can you make me brown or something?
No, okay. Kuna tu hizi ugonjwa za skin, vitu hizo, for example psoriasis and everything. Yeah.
All right. So, wow, you really have a nice dream. But you know, there are challenges that everyone faces, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there something? Yeah. Is there a few fears that maybe you are seeing at one point this can hinder you from achieving this? You know, like maybe it's coming from your culture, from your family. What are people telling you, or what do you fear that can make you really, you know, can make you not really meet this dream?
Okay, the first thing that I fear is FGM.
FGM.
Yeah, it's something that has been going on from the past, like something our community does to the girls. They are like they're initiated, then they are married off to other, like mostly old men who have the money and the resources. Yeah, that's what
So
they
like
do.
something like early marriage
Yeah.
can come along your way.
Yes.
Okay. Any other thing? Maybe probably what else do you fear? Like, you know, this cannot be. This is likely to be hindered by this.
Okay, like for example, my sister Saripei, she finished her secondary education, but right now, okay, she has finished even her university. But you know, it's hard convincing these parents.
Yeah.
They're illiterate, so they don't see the importance of going to school,
Yeah.
getting education and all that. So that can also hinder.
Yeah. Now that you are learned, I can say so far you have the knowledge, you know how the future goes, you know how life goes, right?
Yeah.
Are you how do you speculate your future? How do you want it to be? Like, are you still going to stick with some of these cultures like FGM? How do you want to bring up your children, your family, your life? Maybe just in a speculative manner. How do you see it?
Okay, as for me, I'd like to change some things in our community. For example, I'd like to eradicate things to do with FGM, early marriages, and empower other girls to continue with their studies so that they can become important people in the society.
From the traditional kitchen setting, I'm here. I am with Resian Teyo, one of the ladies who has been inspiring the community and empowering the young ladies in this homestead. And I am so sure that people outside there can hear the voice of this young lady, a national material, a performing lady, and who performed highly in her primary education.
We had a little conversation with one of the parents, that is the mother, since the father had quite a busy day. The mother is quite a humble, clever woman who understands her daughters and also wants the best for them.
Yangangolo geluno yanganasa nairashi yanganasa yangangolo geluno yanganasa nairashi yanganasa yangangolo geluno yanganasa nairashi yanganasa yangangolo geluno yanganasa nairashi.
The Maasais have had a long belief in believing in their God. And the song they're singing here, it is one song that praises their God because they have a strong belief that the Creator has always blessed them. So we are here with the family, the aunts to Resian and Sanaipei, and the mother to Resian and Sanaipei. And with me here, I am with my reporter, Ibrahim Okoit, and we want to get a view and the perception because she has been a mother who has supported education in this community, and she has been the lead in fighting the female genital mutilation. Mama Resian and Sanaipei, tumefurahia sana kukua hapa na tumeenda tukakama ng'ombe, tumekunywa maziwa na yeah, we feel healthy. Tunasikia tuko vizuri sana, sivyo?
Tunaweza kaoa simba.
So Mama Resian, sasa we kama mama, ni kitu kipi kilikupa motisha kuelimisha wanawake wawili hapa?
Kitu ya kwanza, hii watoto ya kike imekuwa ikipitia shida mingi. Kwanza kabisa wanaolewa akiwa wadogo, na unakuta kwamba wakienda pale wanaenda kupitia changamoto mingi ambaye ilifanya kabisa sisi tuanze kupiga hiyo hali ya kukaa nyumbani, kuolewa haraka na kutosoma. Na ndipo mimi nikaona kumbe kuwa na kiongozi kina mama ni kitu ya maana.
Na labda mtazamo wa jamii walichukulia jinsi ambavyo umewasomesha watoto wako wa kike?
Jamii walishangaa kwanza, wakafikiria kwamba haiwezekani. Lakini nami nikaona inawezekana kwa sababu nilienda nikatembea mahali mingi, nikakuta kumbe pia akina mama wana nafasi katika nchi yetu. Hata ya kuongoza iko wa mama kuongoza. Na pia sisi hali ya kanisa nimeletea sisi mabadiliko mingi. Kwa sababu kanisa tunaona kwamba iko wa mama anaongoza kanisa, iko wa mama wanapewa viti mbalimbali, na ndipo tukasema kumbe hata watoto wetu itaweza.
Ni kazi zipi za ziada ambazo wewe hufanya ili kuwezesha kulipa karo ya shule? Na kuna baadhi ya watu au wafadhili ambao wamekusaidia kuelimisha watoto wako, ama kuna changamoto ambazo umepitia wewe kama mama kuelimisha wanawake wa kike?
Jambo la kwanza, unakuta kwamba kuna changamoto mingi. Kwa sababu wakati mingi sisi nategemea ng'ombe. Na ukiona kama jana kulikuwa na kiangazi. Wakati mwingine hakuna uwezi uza ng'ombe. Imeshikwa na kiangazi na hiyo ng'ombe ndio unaweza uza ndio watoto waende shuleni. Kwa hivyo unakuta kwamba wakati mwingine ina changamoto yake, lakini hatujapata hasa watu wa kuwafadhili, lakini sisi wenyewe tunajaribu.
Na utachukuliaje ukipata wafadhili ambao watajitolea kuwasomesha watoto wako hadi viwango vya kimataifa, viwango vya juu, hasa wale wafadhili wazungu?
Hiyo sisi nafurahia sana. Tukipata ile mtu ambaye itashikilia elimu ya watoto mpaka kiwango ya juu, ambaye wakikuja katika kijiji hii watakuwa mfano ya watoto wengine, ambayo italete mabadiliko, ndio watu wote wa kijiji hii ama wa mahali ambao tunaishi waweze kufurahia matokeo ya wale watoto. Tukipata hao watu ambao watatuahidi, kwa sababu saa zingine unakuta wengine wanaahidi na hakuna, lakini ikipatikana wale ambao wanaahidi na kuelimisha hao watoto, tutafurahia sana na tutashukuru Mungu, kwa sababu italeta mabadiliko hata katika eneo na katika mahali ambao tunaishi. Ndio watoto wengine wakiona hawa wanaweza furahia kuwa vile walivyo, na wanaweza kuja kujua tulifanya nini mpaka hao watoto kupata hiyo watu ambao wataenda kusomesha hao hata huko mbele, na itakuwa vizuri sana.
Mama Resian, kuna hii changamoto ambayo katika historia ya Maasai na watu wamekuwa wakiulizia kwa sana, ukeketaji wa wasichana. Kwa sasa tumeona serikali imepiga vita, na wewe kama mama pia umejitokeza kuwa mstari wa mbele kupiga vita katika ukeketaji. Lakini watu wamekuwa na ile hisia kutaka kujua ni vipi ukeketaji wa wasichana ulikuwa na manufaa yapi katika wasichana, ama ni ile utamaduni tu wa wanakijiji?
Naifikiri kwa hiyo ilikuwa ni jambo ngumu kwetu katika jamii ya Maasai. Na ilikuwa ni jambo ambayo si rahisi kuzungumzia. Lakini ukeketaji ya wasichana ni kitu moja ambayo ilikuwa inachangia kutosoma kwa watoto wetu. Maana ilikuwa baada ya kwenda hiyo, na ilikuwa inasemekana ni njia moja ya kufanya msichana ama mtoto kuingia katika ile hali ya kuwa mama. Na kwa sababu hiyo ndio kwanza ilikuwa chanzo ya kukataza hao kuendelea na masomo. Maana akishaenda pale, akishapitia hayo, anasemekana kwamba amekuwa mama. Na hapo sasa ndipo anakuja anaolewa. Sasa kile ambacho tunafanya, tunashukuru sana serikali kwa kuingilia kati na kuleta ile mbinu ama ile mambo ambayo ya kusema hakuna watu wasifanyiwe mambo kama hayo, na tunafurahia kwa sababu imeleta pia hiyo hali ya kurudisha watoto wasichana kuingia katika masomo. Nakuta sasa hivi watoto wengi katika kijiji hii wameenda kusoma kwa sababu ya hiyo waliondoa, na haikuwa na manufaa, ilikuwa tu ya kuonyesha kwamba mtu ametoka hali ya kuwa mdogo na akakuwa mtu mzima. Na tukisema kwamba serikali imekataza, sisi pia tunaunga mkono kwa sababu si kitu ya maana, si kitu ambayo sasa hivi tunafuatilia. Maana ilikuwa ya kuumiza hata ile mtoto na kuweka ule mtoto kutofikiria tena kwenda endelea na masomo. Maana huyu mtoto akishaona kwamba yeye amekuwa mama, anaona kwamba hakuna sasa haja ya kwenda shule, afadhali aende kwa boma yake, na hiyo mtoto bado miaka yake ni kidogo. Kwa hivyo sisi tunaona kweli tunaunga serikali mkono ili tuweze kushika watoto mkono waweze kuendelea na masomo yao.
Na upande wako unadhani kwamba ukeketaji inaweza ikaisha kabisa, ni kaondolewa kabisa katika jamii ya Maasai?
Inawezekana kwa sababu saa hii wakiona watoto kama hii kidogo, bado ni kidogo na bado wanaendelea na masomo, na wengine imeenda mpaka wengine inatafutilia masomo tu huko mbele, hata yao itaenda tu mbele kama ule sasa mwenye amemaliza ako hiyo shule ile kubwa, na wengine iko karibu maliza. Sasa unakuta kwamba sisi katika jamii wanakuja kuona hii watoto imekaa mabadiliko, so wanaona kweli kumbe kunawezekana hata watoto wetu kubadilika. So ninaona kwamba kunawezekana kuacha hiyo kabisa, ni kunayo. Hata kanisa imesaidia sisi sana. Nikuja kusema wacha tuache hiyo maneno na sisi tukaitikia pia tukiwa kanisa.
No, mama Resiana sana ipei. Tukikuja hapa tumeona na dada yako wametupatia kuna hizi vitu ambazo wamevaa, we call them the wrist, the Maasai wrist. Tunaona mnatengeneza, tumambua zinaitwa shanga. Kuna mahali mnapeleka kuziuza ama ni yale tu maridadi ya nyumbani?
Hii ni kazi ambayo kama ingepatikana mahali ya kuuza, sisi tungeuza vizuri. Lakini unakuta kwamba sisi tunashona, tunajitengenezea, ni maridadi ya nyumbani. Na pia iko wale wa kuuza, sisi tunausia hao na bei ya chini kwa sababu sisi hatuna market. Kama hiyo soko iko, ingekuwa ni kazi moja ambayo itasaidia sana hata katika kijiji hii. Maana tunaweza ungana kama kina mama, kama mchana saa hii tumemaliza kazi ya asubuhi, tunakuja tunakaa kwa miti hii tunatengeneza kama hii, lakini kama tutapata mali ya kuuza, sisi tunaweza uza.
Kwa sababu tumeona mataifa mengine yanatengeneza hivi bidhaa alafu wanaweka kuwa vimetengenezewa ng'ambo, na katika historia tunajua kuwa hii ni kazi ambayo ni kazi ambayo ilianzishwa na wana Maasai. So ni habari gani, ni ujumbe upi unaweza patia serikali ikapate kuingilia kwa kusaidia kazi kama hii, ama kwa kuelimisha kina mama jinsi ya kufanya biashara kama hii na vitu kama hivi viende ng'ambo? Kwa sababu utapata mtu anapoenda ng'ambo, hivi vidani vya gharama mno vinapendwa na wale watu wa ng'ambo kabisa, kwa sababu huu ndio utamaduni wa Kenya. Nikitaka kujulikana kama mwana Kenya, nikisafiri ng'ambo nitabeba bidhaa hivi na niende navyo huko ng'ambo. So ni ujumbe upi ungetaka kuambia serikali kapate kuingilia katika kusaidia biashara kama hii, na wale watu ambao wanakuja kuwanyanyasa kwa kuchukua na zile pesa kidogo na kwenda kutengeneza faida huko nje? So ni ujumbe upi ungependa kupea serikali?
Ningeomba tu serikali iingilie kati, itutengenezee soko mahali ambapo unajua hii ni kama masomo ya wale wamama wa zamani ambaye hawajaenda darasa. Hii hata kama unaona shanga yake imepangwa, ujue hawajaenda darasa. Na kama hii ni baraka ya kutoka kwa Mungu, na hii ni talanta pia. Na kama serikali wangeweza kuwafungulia soko, kina mama wanaweza faidika sana na pia kujaliwa kupata pesa ya kupeleka watoto shule. Kwa sababu hii ni kazi yao, ni kazi ambayo Mungu mwenyewe ndiye alipeana hao. Hakuna mtu alisomesha hao, lakini hii ni kazi ambayo Mungu aliwapea. Kwa hivyo kama wangepata soko na serikali iweze kuwashikilia, wanaweza kuwa hawatakuwa na shida ya kusomesha hata watoto wao. Yeah.
So Mama Resian here makes a plea to the government, because we have seen countries making such products and branding made in their country, but these are products that have been designed by our very own, the local mothers in the village. And it is a plea to the government that they should get in and help mothers and create for them international market, because as we all know, Narok County is famous for its tourist attraction. And this product, you travel to the Asian or the Europe countries, you will find the Maasai beads. So it is a plea for Mama Resian that the government should help in providing for them the market. And it is also a plea that for the Maasai girls to benefit, we need funders, we need people who can provide scholarship for the girls. They are yearning for education. They have the ability to deliver. They can maximize if they're given an opportunity, but the resources becomes a problem in the Maasai community. So it is a humble request that forever is listening for the voice can come and fund the Maasai community. Not necessarily the two girls, Resian and Sanaipei, but all the Maasai girls should have equal opportunity just as the rest. And for now here, we want to thank an organization in Germany, which was started by Laura Becker, who has seen an opportunity that all the Maasai, all the girls in Africa, not necessarily girls, but boys and girls, should have equal opportunity just as the rest of us. And for here, we want to thank her so much, because we know girls will benefit from this if they're given same opportunity as the rest.
Thank you for airing out this story. We hope that the voices of other girls will be heard and the girls suffering will be helped.
We as the Maasai sisters, we thank you for visiting us, and may God bless you so much for this humble time you've been with us all.
It has been a story. You have heard, you have seen. The Maasai culture is one of the marginalized cultures we have, faced with a lot of challenges, not lifestyle, not education, and so much more.
What a journey, what a story. We have come to the end of the program, but we have not come to the end to air out the voice of these Maasai girls. Their voice represents the many helpless and those needy children outside there who need help. Thanks to Laura Becker, the founder of Study Access Alliance, who has seen it better that all African children have an equal opportunity to access academic. As we all know, education is power, and knowledge can make us achieve a lot. I have been your host, Simon Collins.
And Austin Otieno.
Where are you?